Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews from our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer the 2 most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes, and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or ATP that you're after, you can input some numbers to that calculator, adjust the filters down below, find something that works for you, then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our Porsche Cayenne E Hybrid, presented in Dolomite Silver metallic exterior paint. In my opinion, the best colour for the new SUVs, and it's really one of those colours that you have to just come and see in person, especially when it's coupled with all the various black darkened accents on the exterior. So what is the E-Hybrid? It's Porsche's petrol plug-in hybrid version of their highly sought after 5-seater Cayenne. It has the 3-litre V6 petrol engine working in tandem with a 14.1 kilowatt-hour battery pack, producing 462 brake horsepower overall, and still able to achieve up to 90 miles per gallon in some places. So the battery pack alone gives you around 20 miles of pure electric range based off of perfect road conditions, and there's over £11,000 worth of extras too. Of course, I've included all the extras in the advert description and in the photos, but we'll try and get through as much as we can in this video too. Starting with down here, one of my favourite parts, the upgraded and unmarked 21-inch Cayenne exclusive design alloy wheels. Now, what do I mean by unmarked? There's no signs of curbing, no scratches, no scuffs on any of the alloys. They're all in fantastic condition, and they look just like the 2 that I'm pointing at now. They've got the green, yellow brake calipers behind to match the E-Hybrid emblem, and overall it looks absolutely fantastic from the outside. This is what I mean by the various darkened accents. We can see there's black door accents, of course your rear privacy glass, and then black window surrounds, and then there's some more towards the rear as well. So let's have a hop inside. We've got a very darkened theme for the interior, a full leather seat upholstery. The leather honestly still has that brand new car smell. These front 2 seats can be electrically adjusted. That is found just under the thigh down here. These front 2 seats also have memory mode found on the inner door panel, along with a heating function. The driver then has a leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel. This can also be manually adjusted as well as heated too. You've got loads of functions on the steering wheel. You've got adaptive cruise control, a head-up display, which I'll show you in just a second when the electrics are on. Then you've got buttons for your interactive cockpit. One of the modes is actually night vision, which is just on the right-hand side. And then in the middle is your state-of-the-art in-car entertainment system. Once the electrics are on, you can see the touchscreen in the middle. Part of these new shapes will light up. There's some other big upgrades. We've got Bose surround sound system. Here's just one of the speakers, and then up above, the panoramic sunroof. So let's have a hop inside and run through the features. As I've mentioned, I have included the photos and the spec, all of the details of the in-car entertainment system amongst the photos, but let's run through as much as we can in this video. So on these new shapes, you've got this gorgeous widescreen touch display with absolutely everything you could possibly need in the modern day. This is your main menu. Let's start with satellite navigation. So here we've got a 3D map. We can move the map around, of course, being touchscreen. We can pinch and zoom. There's also Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in as well. And in terms of your other multimedia, of course, Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but you've got your DAB radio as standard, FM, AM. You can connect up via Bluetooth as well to play your own music, also via USB and aux. Also with Bluetooth is your hands-free, as you'll find with every Porsche. This is where you have your contacts stored. You can make calls and take calls. You can use the buttons on the steering wheel too to help you out as well with your hands-free. So of course, absolutely no need to be looking at your phone whilst driving. Onto car, so here you'll just have some general vehicle settings. Here you can flick between the hybrid modes, the sport mode, the Sport Plus. Of course, remember this has got the V6 engine in it, but if you want to keep it on your hybrid or predictive e-power, then you can keep it like that too. It's worth pointing out as well, you've got your adaptive suspension. So right now we're in the lowest height for the car, as you've seen in the photos as well, but you can adjust it to medium, high, and then terrain. Onto your climate control, so you've actually got a dual zone, well, 3-zone climate control. Separate temperatures for the left-hand side of the car, the driver's side, and then the rear, and that can all be controlled over here. Just whilst I'm on the topic of climate, your seat heating is on the left and right-hand side here. Intensities of 3, and this is a haptic touch response system. And you can also adjust the climate controls again on the left and right-hand side, as it's a dual zone control. Then down to apps, you'll see things along with your Apple CarPlay, such as your weather, your news app, petrol stations, parking. Google search is on here too. In terms of your driver assist, as I mentioned before, you've got your night view assist. If you put the gear into reverse, we'll see our reversing camera. You've also got your 3D surround view as well. So if we click on panoramic, here this will give us a slightly wider front or rear view. Here we go. And then you've also got your side cameras, or your blind spot cameras. So let's turn that back into park. Hybrid, so again, just some more settings on your hybrid layout. Sound, you can adjust the Bose surround sound system, your bass, treble, and then the area of the sound, and then some general vehicle settings at the bottom. Part of your sports chrono, you've got your stopwatch up there, and then in the middle, you've got your Sport Plus mode, your traction control on or off, and then your AC Max button just there. Under the armrest, some more storage. I've left your trackers down there too. Your USB and USB Type-C ports are in there. And then onto the cockpit, if we just, hopefully you can see this on the camera, you can see the head-up display just through there. And then onto our interactive cockpit. So already it's on our night mode. You can control the right-hand side by using the scroll wheel down here. As you can see, that's a really cool feature. You can see the 2 cars up ahead in the night mode. You can also use the map, and then you've got some other general settings and multimedia and hands-free settings that you can cycle through on here. I like the map one the most. Your adaptive cruise control is just down there, and then your heated steering wheel button is actually tucked away in the middle, just there. And you'll see on the right-hand side, it will pop up to say on or off. Up above for the sunroof, really easy to operate. One hard press towards the nose or the rear of the car will open or close the sun blind. So let's have a look at the rest of the car now. Oops. So of course, back here we've got the exact same seat upholstery, this black smooth leather. Plenty of room, as with all of the Cayennes. You've got the original rubber protective floor mats down below, and then you've actually got heated rear outer seats along with your climate controls, which can be operated through this middle console. And if you have a look at the photos, you'll be able to see what this looks like when it's lit up. But a really cool feature of the panoramic sunroof is just how far back the glass stretches. Really opens up the cabin space. And you can actually adjust or collapse those rear set of seats too. I'll show you that in just a second. So onto the rear, we've got the rear privacy glass, and then our black spoiler. Got a really handsome rear end of the car. Of course, our Porsche and Cayenne lettering in the middle. We've got a power operated tailgate, so we can press the button either on the key or down below to open the boot. And then we've got a large boot opening like so. Left your charging cable in here. We've got a parcel shelf that can be taken off. And then under the fourth floor area, your tyre inflation kit and locking wheel nut. To adjust the rear set seats, you can press on this toggle just here, or this lever, and that will collapse down for you. You can do the exact same on the other side, and you can click it into place, giving you a little bit of extra room if you need it. And then of course to tilt it a little bit further back, I can't do this with one hand, but you'll be able to pull on this and then move the backrest back for you. So if you're interested in buying the Porsche Cayenne, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options apply to you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you might have some details of your part exchange to send to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms instead if it's a little bit more convenient for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.